Hello, everyone. Oh, you're so tiny. Hold on. Let me make you...
Oh, I'm so little!
Yeah. There we go. That's a little bit better, I think. How's that?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on. I need just a moment. Twitch. I'm going to your Twitch just so I can see this on my big screen. Ah!
I need to make you bigger on...
I adore this. If you want, you can also flip me around and put me on the other side of the screen.
I'll think about it. You're going to be very tiny on TikTok, though.
Am I?
Yeah, you're going to be really small.
Hello, I'm tiny. I'm very small.
England versus Argentina. Who do I think wins Miku? Like in a custody battle?
Oh, yeah. No, the entire World Cup is being considered a custody battle over Miku.
I haven't really been paying attention to that, but I guess I don't want England to have Miku. So...
Yeah, the British don't deserve anything.
There.
Real quick, shout out to Lenny Terrablinks for making the goddamn PNG tuber. Oh my god.
Lenny did a good job. As usual, Lenny did a very good job.
I love this. I am so in love with it. It's so beautiful.
The jacket's new. You got like a Leon Resident Evil 4 jacket on now.
Yeah, I wanted something that I could toggle, and so I said, you know what? Fuck it, bomber jacket.
It looks good. I think it's a good color mix as well.
It's not toggleable yet, but it will be.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
I originally was also going to request a flower crown, but then I thought about it, and I'm like, that's kind of stupid.
Oh, it would have been cute. But whatever.
Well, no,
I guess if you think it's stupid.
I thought it was personally a little stupid to me and realized, no, I don't really want it. It kind of distracts from the ears.
You already have her? Who? England? England doesn't have Miku.
Yeah.
I think Miku is a free spirit. A free agent. I think Toby Fox has Miku at this point.
Toby Fox has joint custody with Camellia.
Should he use Teto for the Flower Man song? I was listening to a really good Teto cover of Flower Man.
Chris, this can't just be a you and me thing. It needs to be Newbert's thing too.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
Newbert's just okay.
I think you don't understand his power.
He insists upon himself.
I mean, yeah, how else do you exist?
No, I just mean like, okay. The joke of Newbert is that everyone loves him and that he's really cool and great and that he's like the best guy and that everyone thinks he's so awesome. But if you look beyond the joke of Newbert, what does Newbert have beyond the ability to also go Super Saiyan, which is pretty cool. I'm kind of turning around on Newbert right now as I'm saying it.
Oh my god. Oh, I just got sent the most beautiful thing. It's I just got sent a thing that can take your Minecraft skin file and turn it into a chibi.
That's cute. Send it to me. I want to try that.
I'll send it to you, and I'll show you the one that I got.
Bullying me into a deer transform? I don't have that. The closest I think I have to deer transform is this. Horses are like a tall deer without ears, I think. That's cute. Wow. I'll try that with mine after stream is over.
It's so perfect.
Yeah, the explosion only works on this one though. If I go to the CRT scene, then the explosion doesn't work. And to get it to work, it's just a pain. It's just a pain. Everything sucks and hurts and is bad. So I think explosion might be relegated entirely to the main scene, and any other scenes will just be bone breaking for the time being.
Are you aware that Horse has one frame where you're missing a nostril?
Yes. Everyone tells me about the one nostril frame. Get over it. That's just how horses talk. That's actually
Really?
normal for horses.
Because I was
It's
talking
normal
to
for
Gold Chip
horses.
the other day.
It's normal for horses. It's normal for horses. It's normal for horses. If you try to say anything else on this topic, I'm going to kick you off the stream. I swear to God, I'll do Of the Devil solo, but like, if you keep talking about the goddamn horse nostril, I'm killing you. Glad we came to an understanding. Glad we came to an understanding.
Hey, you should screen share the game to me.
Oh yeah, that's probably I can do that at least. There. Are you happy now?
Yes.
Yes, it's normal for horses. Thank you. Chat understands that it's normal for horses.
Reader Wright 101 says, "Did you knows?" I've never seen this, but it's Phoenix Wright, yeah? Yeah, it's Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix Wright,
It's
ace
Phoenix
lesbian.
Wright, but better.
Phoenix Wright, ace lesbian.
No, Phoenix Wright, lesbian attorney.
Is she an attorney? I thought her profession was criminal.
Oh, she's also a defense attorney.
Oh.
Remember,
what kind
that's
of
the whole
defense
joke?
attorney?
A criminal defense attorney.
Holly, yeah, I was. So you do
Congratulations,
this, Holly.
we have re-engineered the joke of this game.
Sometimes I'll do a bit, and then you'll be like, "Don't you remember the bit?" And it's like, "Yeah, that's what I was doing."
Because again, I take people very literally.
I know, but I feel like at some point
I just heard that you're stupid.
you didn't hear anything. You want to go draw your high Entia OC as a pony? What's a high Entia? Haha, just kidding. I know exactly what that is. That's a lie that I didn't know what that was. I know what high Entia are. I like Xenoblade. Anyway, yeah, go for it.
You're stupid.
I'm a shrimp now. I'm a pony again. The explosion didn't work that time because everything hates me. Oh well. So what are you up to these days, Holly? I need to make it so I can hear the game. That's it? That's all you're up to? Just
Yeah.
Okay, that's something. Why shrimp? I don't know. I just clicked on it, okay? Hey, Legion. It's going okay. We're gonna play a gay video game.
Let's
About
play gay video
women.
game.
In a minute. We'll get there.
Okay.
Why not shrimp? I guess. Okay, then. I'm a shrimp now.
I keep seeing you just fucking explode, and it's so funny.
Yeah, I'm really glad that the explosion works 100% of the time and doesn't constantly break. The piglet face? What are you talking about? Do you mean the shrimp face? I guess it kind of looks like Piglet. It's pink, like Piglet. Why isn't he called Pinklet? Because he's pink. The one before the shrimp?
Were you
This
talking
one?
about the horse?
This is a horse. This is My Little Pony. This is a damn horse.
That haunts.
We'll go this one because I did a new Space Dread. I did new Valen Isaac cover or comic dub yesterday, so we'll be tread.
Which reminds me, I need to fucking record for that comic
Nope,
because
I'll
I
just do
forgot
it.
it exists.
I'll just do it.
But do what?
You took too long. I'll just do it.
I'll do it after stream right away.
Okay, but if you don't, then I'm just gonna do it.
Okay.
But like, it's literally one line. You could have recorded it in like 30 seconds 3 weeks ago.
I forgot.
I reminded you 3 times.
I'm sorry. I'm stupid.
It's okay. It's okay. You can still do it, but if you don't, then I'm gonna do it. What's happening here? I'm being really mean to my friend. I'm making my friend feel sad and in pain. But we're about to play a game about gay lawyers that kill people, so...
Why don't we play a game about gay lawyers that kill people?
I said we're about to play a game about gay lawyers that kill people, not that we are playing a game about gay lawyers that kill people. So now we have to wait a second.
Yeah, but about doesn't indicate any specific lapse of time.
Did Sephiroth show up in that earlier stream? You bet everything on it, but your points didn't change? For one of the streams, for one of the Kingdom Hearts streams a few streams ago, my stream crashed and I couldn't get it working again. So I just canceled the prediction and just refunded all the points.
Sephiroth is always there in your heart.
Do they kill them because they're gay or because they're lawyers? I don't know, actually. It's kind of unclear why she kills people yet. I think it might be because she's gay. It's kind of implied it's because she's gay.
We got a pretty good indication that she's killing people because she's gay for Rockford.
She's gay for a lawyer that is better at her at everything and that she's never beaten in a case once. And to, I think to express her angst at never beating this woman that she is also incredibly like attracted to, she goes out and murders women that look like her. So, you know, that's one coping mechanism, I guess. Happens, yeah.
It's just how it goes.
Oh, it's a she. Oh yeah, it's all lesbians.
Yeah.
Albert and Einstein over here. How am I just today learning that Albert and Einstein were 2 separate people? What the heck? Why did no one tell me this? Hi, Maga. Happy Morgan Wednesday.
Do I get to be Einstein?
Well, I don't want to be Albert. Who the fuck is Albert?
It was a pretty popular cartoon character back in the day.
Who?
I'm making a Fat Albert joke.
Fat Albert's a cartoon?
Yeah.
I guess I knew that, but I remember the movie they did. I guess in
That
the movie
was
he like is a cartoon that becomes a real guy, right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
What about
when I hear the word Albert, I keep thinking about Full Metal Alchemist, but that's not that guy's name.
Are you thinking of
Alphonse?
Alphonse?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's almost Albert. It's close.
Hey, Reader Right 101. No. Don't.
Chat, do you have Prince Albert in the can? Well, you better let him out. He's...
Chat, reminder that you can use exclamation point hammers to beat Serena to death.
Doesn't work. Got rid of it. Got rid of all the hammers. I put all the hammers into a different area that chat can't get to. You can use exclamation point love to confirm that you think that I'm doing a good job and that you think I should keep saying stuff.
They're doing hammers. Death, find hammers.
You're stupid.
Stupid. Thor, god of hammers.
You're stupid.
Mods ban everyone in chat.
You're stupid.
Mods hurt everyone in chat.
You're stupid.
You just need to make an exclamation point hammers command that makes Nightbot respond with ow.
Why aren't I a shrimp? I was promised a shrimp. I was a shrimp like 20 minutes ago. Phones, you get one more, you're stupid, and if you do it one more time after that, I'm timing you out for 10 minutes. Tip, listen to this. What did I put? Is this Bird Brain? I think this might be Bird Brain. No, it's Snake Eater by Teto.
Good.
You're stupid.
What a thrill.
That's a really good cover
You're
of...
stupid.
Chat, you're testing me. You're testing me today. That wasn't you. I know that wasn't you.
We've been at this for 15 minutes. Do we want to start gay lawyer game?
We'll get there.
Okay.
I feel like it's kind of tradition at this point. It's kind of tradition at this point that we don't get to it until like 30 minutes in.
It's the 10,000th time we've
Oh,
done this
my stream
bit.
just crashed. Chat, can you all still hear me and see me, or did my stream just become nothing? Because on my end, it looks like is bad. It looks like stream has died badly.
Oh no.
Yup, it's died badly. Or it's fine. Okay, that's good, I guess. Why does OBS say that I'm dropping a shit ton of frames right now and the stream is unstable? I didn't mean to click on that. Let me go check Inspector. You can see and hear me. Yeah, TikTok says that it's fine, but OBS, the thing that I use for Twitch, says that it's dying badly. So it's a little concerning. I guess it maybe just be... Why is my stream at 45 frames per second? That's not right. It's supposed to be at 60. 45 FPS? That's bizarre. That doesn't make any damn sense. Hold on. Holly, entertain the masses while I try to figure out what the fuck is going on.
I zap ba doo ba doo do a do be doo ba doo ba doo ba dee doo ba doo ba doo a do ba doo scabba ba do ba.
Okay, any second now, Holly, you can start entertaining the masses.
I can sing a song from Cabaret. I don't care much, go or stay. I don't
guess if chat says it's fine, but I'm a little concerned by the fact that I'm still actively dropping frames. But chat, you promise me that it's not shitty and bad and that my stream is still watchable?
Sorry. Phones just said Watusi. Did you mean the Waltusi? Do you mean the
So tasty.
the goddamn dance?
Hey, I think rolladie.net is fucking not working. Do I need to find a new dice rolling website? Yeah, rolladie.net's fucking broken. Okay.
I'll roll a d20.
No, because I have to show it. I have to show it or chat will accuse me of lying. Roll a dice 20 sided. Well, I would love to use rolladie.net, but it's not fucking working right now, so I have to use a different thing. Okay, look at this other site. There we go. You won to 2, and you got... I don't like the way this one rolls. You got a 13. This sucks. I don't like the way this website rolls. It makes me upset and sad. You didn't win. That's the important part. And my stream suddenly says that it's more stable now, so I think we're good. Never mind. It died again. Oh, yep. I'm dropping frames. But chat... Okay, chat. I'm gonna freak out about this the entire stream because of the optics of me looking at my screen and seeing that it says that I'm dropping frames. So, if shit starts breaking, I need you all to immediately... Don't assume that it's just your internet being bad. Okay? For this stream, if shit starts not being good, you need to go in chat and be really obnoxious and be like, did anyone just die? Yeah, you need to be really annoying about it so that I can look and I can go, okay, cool, thank you, and get really sad and not be able to fix it. How many VIPs are we up to? I think 9. I think we're at 9 right now. So Clear the Board is back. Okay, we can start playing.
Yay!
Read the line, please, Holly.
Executive office, young.
What do you mean, are there any real VIPs? What do you mean, real VIPs?
I like to think I'm a real VIP.
New woman.
Ooh. You can take this one.
Right. Speaking first is a sign of weakness, is it? And here I thought I could avoid wading into the swamp of corporate pretend power dynamics. You take it because I don't wanna voice both characters in this scene.
Okay, let her stew.
Oh
let
no, of
her
course we're gonna
stew.
let her stew.
We want some fucking stew.
I am not I'm not desperate to curry favor. Let's let her stew.
I'm gonna try to hit the lower part of my register.
Silence is only awkward if you care. I could ignore social cues all day long. Me too, Morgan. Although I might
Autism.
be a little less intentional about it than you are.
I always like this time of day.
Not too muggy for you?
God, she is physically sharp. No, I never liked a clear blue sky. It always seemed cold to me.
You're in luck. The sky gets more colorful every year.
Would you rather have gay lawyer or stew? As the air quality drops.
What kind of stew?
Beef.
Is it gay
Beef.
stew or straight stew?
It's stew that gay people like.
Fuck. Probably
Because
gay
everybody
lawyer.
likes stew.
Probably gay lawyer.
Okay. Childish, isn't it? Marveling at the small sheen of rainbow dancing on the surface of a massive oil spill. Apologies for waxing poetic. It's been a very unusual 24 hours around here.
Dr. Young.
Just miss is fine.
Miss Young. I get the feeling you didn't bring me up here just to talk about the weather. Oz. Nope, I didn't want to click on that.
Oh yeah, I'm forgetting how I'm doing these fucking voices.
December 9th. AB. VP of Android Features at Noble Electronics. Likes red meat, flower gardens, high thread counts. Dislikes working from home, shopping online, waiting. Languages fluent in 3. Enjoys attending baseball games. Hidden talent, getting children to stop crying.
Huh. What about Dawes?
Didn't we look at Dawes last week? Good at solving captchas. Hair starting to gray.
Struggles with solving captchas.
Oh. Dislikes first dates, conference calls, 5 o'clock shadow. Get some electrolysis, baby boy. Get some laser. You'll be fine. Hammocks, calligraphy, pale ale. Proud of his practiced handshake.
All right.
I'm gonna drink some water. Yum.
Wait, why is the U in young censored? The reader write in chat.
Can you try typing? Can everyone in chat try typing the word young? Just see. Reader right. No, like young. Okay. No, not young like the character. Young like the age.
Like not old.
Reader right was censored by Twitch for writing young.
Weird.
Well, I don't know. That's strange. That's bizarre. Not gonna worry about it.
No, No, I brought you up here to express my condolences. I'm very sorry for your loss.
Thank you, though I could say the same. I know you and David worked together for many years.
Yes, we did. But as much as I'd like to just drop everything and process.
Oh, yeah, it's because you didn't put a space, so I thought you were sending a website link because of Doctor, because of the space after Doctor.
It shows it on screen because of my big ass ears.
Unlimited bacon, but no games. Thank you for the follow.
Get your big ass ears out of the damn caption.
I'm not gonna. That's not gonna happen.
The company wheels don't stop spinning for anything. Or anyone. Was Dawes of any help?
She sent him, trying to be helpful or just trying to control the narrative. He was great. But that must mean you know why I'm here.
I don't want to make assumptions.
No need, I'll be explicit. I'm here as an officer of the court, which means I'm bound by law to document every rock I turn over, and every person I speak to.
Yes, the lawyers made that all very clear. Lawyers? You have an android. It's not one of ours.
You can tell that quickly? Got all the faces memorized?
Got it memorized.
What's that a reference to?
I don't know, some guy.
Okay.
It's easy enough to remember the major archetypes we use, yes.
If you're nuts about your work, maybe. It's a recent acquisition. Very recent, in fact.
Kingdom Hearts 2 has screwed us again.
That's true. One of David's last requests, apparently.
David asked you to take it? I've been told that you've been to David's estate already.
The police gave me full access to the scene.
Then you know that he wasn't alone last night.
Yes, there was a single witness who met with him and called emergency services when he fainted.
I was that witness.
Yeah, you were, girl. Really? Obviously.
As in, witness this body. No.
There aren't that many people David would bother meeting with in person. Let alone welcoming them into his home and offering them a drink. Let alone welcoming them into his home and offering them a drink. I also knew that Young is his superior.
Let alone welcoming them into his home.
And offering them a drink.
Did you offer them a drink?
Okay, I'm muting Holly for a second.
No!
Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do that. I also knew that Young is his superior, on paper, though not in fame. Okay, I'm unmuting Holly. Hello?
I'm here. Hello.
Hi. I muted you for a second.
I kind of figured that out.
Yeah. That's because you have your ears in the damn caption.
God, these fucking big ass ears. You know what would fix it? If you moved me to the other side of the screen.
Oh, you know what I should do though? I should take, I know it will help a little bit. I gotta move you down so it doesn't look like you're using the controller. There you go.
God damn it.
I dug a hole underneath the floor and you're just stepping inside of a hole that's a few feet down.
You opened a trap door, but too big.
Ears should be more in the way. I have an idea. And it's a good idea. It's actually a great idea.
Are you going to extend me upwards?
No, you don't get it. You're not.
Make the ears bigger. I can still see the screen.
Hold on. This is important. This is gonna be worth it. This is gonna be really worth it and not a stupid waste of everyone's time. And we're all gonna say, wow, what a great way to spend some time.
Sarah is staring at you,
There we go.
wondering when you will continue. Get your big ass ears out of the damn caption.
There. How's that?
What the fuck? No, we're going too far.
I don't think that's true. I think we're fine. And I knew
Wow,
that
two new characters.
And I knew that the witness had Executive Plan 3 insurance, so they had to be higher up than David. Well then, do your lawyers know we're having this conversation?
Of course. They're pulling their hair out about it as we speak.
I can't imagine why. The police cleared you. And you were well within your rights to ask for some privacy given the high-profile nature of all that's happened. So why call me up here? Why cut through all the red tape your lawyers painstakingly hid you behind?
Eventually, you, or some clever lawyer like you, would get the record opened. Through legal means or otherwise. The company's enemies are legion, and they have a prying knife for every occasion.
Still, that would have taken time. Time you could use to get ahead of what could be the biggest PR hurdle Noble's ever seen.
Touché.
And...
So perhaps the truth of the matter is that I simply didn't want to hide. David was my colleague for several years. If I were in your shoes, I would have questions as well.
You're doing this for my sake?
No, my reasons are purely selfish. I'm only hoping that talking to someone whose job isn't to defend me from all consequences might prove therapeutic.
If she wants to play confessional, that's fine by me. But is that really all that's going on here? Why don't you start from the beginning, then? You went to his home last night?
Yes, at around 7:30 p.m. The building's penumbra captured all of that quite clearly.
He fell ill around 8 p.m., so you spent half an hour together. Why the late call in person?
We had an intense discussion yesterday afternoon. David never came in on Saturdays, and I didn't want to spend the weekend glaring at him through screens, so I visited, and he let me in, and we talked.
About?
God damn it, the ears are back.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
The good old days, if you can believe that. Back when we were both new to the company, eager to make a name for ourselves.
How long ago was that?
7 or 8 years ago.
Miss Young?
Putting a number on it, it doesn't sound that long ago, but it feels... We spent a while like that, just talking. He was lively and sharp, and I never would have thought that a few minutes later... that he would be dead? That he would commit suicide in front of me.
A firm reply. What happened?
8:15, he said he wanted to toast. He got up, walked back into his workshop, and then he must have went down into his basement to get us a bottle. I checked some messages in the meantime, enjoyed the view.
In other words, she stayed on camera.
He came back with a bottle of whiskey and 2 plastic cups. We drank and talked. He got quieter, spoke less. I thought he was just getting drunk. I didn't get worried until he started to fall asleep.
You tried to wake him?
He wasn't responding. I tried to shake him awake, but he didn't seem... I left him and ran to the kitchen to use the security system.
Didn't think to use your phone.
No. I suppose I didn't. But it worked out. The Penumbra's emergency protocol summoned a VTOL straight to his helipad with 1 button press.
Meowie Wowie, thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
I love the name Meowie Wowie. That's such a good name. When I returned to the parlor, he was limp. I moved him to the floor as delicately as I could. He had a heartbeat, but I just did what I could until they arrived.
You went with them to the hospital, I take it?
Yes, they insisted. Oh, Jesus.
The honor.
Yeah, no, I'm... I slept very restlessly last night. Yes, they insisted. They checked my vitals and ran a tox screen, which came back clean.
So did David's, for all the good it did him.
I wasn't paying close attention to what they were saying at that point. But I'm sure they ran through every step of the CCE SOP.
Sup?
I got you. That's what they're paid to do.
You seem certain that it was suicide?
Yes.
Why?
As I said, he got quieter as the time passed, and he spoke less. But the last thing he said to me, the last clear thing he said, was that he was happy ending it here. Said he was content. And he downed his glass after that. He drank every last drop. Does that sound like David Asher to you?
Curious, restless, perfectionist David? No, I guess it doesn't.
Ooh, we got some options.
Bum, 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 bum.
I would like a mistrial, IEP.
I'm making music. Sorry, hold on.
No, keep making music.
Okay.
Weirdly enough, that'd make a decent clap sample.
What, this?
Yeah. If I put like several together.
I just like sound effects. I just like it when things make sounds.
Wait, I got a sound for you.
Okay. Hold on, I got a sound for you.
Okay, go ahead. No, Serena, you can't do that.
Hold on, I got a sound for you. Wait, I got a sound for you.
Okay.
Whoa, Jason, nice cock. Whoa.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite sounds. It's really good. It's important to know that in the video of the "Whoa, Jason, nice cock," the guy saying it has a bow staff. That's really, really important, like, context that he has a bow staff.
Hey, you know what I really like? I
Yeah?
really like that we have characters who are red, green, and blue right now.
Like gamers.
Yeah, like Pokemon.
Except Sarah's yellow. She's electric type also.
Well, yeah, no, she's a steel electric type, but she's green.
So, this android, Sarah. Even Dawes couldn't find any real details on where it came from.
It's not in any of our systems.
I'm afraid not. Did David ever talk to you or anyone else at the company about a pet project?
Pet? No, he never gave me any indication like that.
Stop being mean to Sarah.
Yeah, stop being mean to me. And if he didn't talk to me about it, I seriously doubt he confided in anyone else at the company. David didn't trust anyone higher on the chain than himself, and anyone below him. Frankly, they couldn't possibly hope to give him advice. He never mentioned me? No, never. Xbox, Sony, and Nintendo.
Androids don't come cheap. You never heard about him requisitioning parts or resources? There was never any discrepancies with his company credit card?
The company's accountants are mirthless, even by industry standards. They wouldn't humor anybody. Not even David Asher. If they had ever detected financial discrepancies, there would have been an uproar loud enough you could hear it in the mailroom. You have a mailroom?
I'm actually more interested in a female room myself.
Not since the 30s. Just a figure of speech. She's so sad. He couldn't have taken resources from the company without leaving a record. But no one would deny Dr. David Asher information. He would have been able to obtain all the necessary data to build his own android. Then, with enough time and money, he could privately purchase the raw materials himself.
I don't understand it. It must have taken him years to build Sarah. He wasn't doing anything illegal, except the hacking stuff. So why keep it secret?
I like that they frequently hit Morgan with balls of paper.
I think that was on Sarah, though, wasn't it?
No, it was on Morgan.
Oh, I didn't see right.
I don't know.
Everyone should make everything more like the movies to make Sarah happy. It's true. You gotta go have a mail room, and you gotta have a big conference room with a large table in it.
But he was private and a perfectionist. Perhaps he simply wasn't proud of his results. Oh.
Could be. Mean to her!
Yeah, you're so
Really
mean to her.
Really fucked up to her to say that. Why would you say that? Is this the gay lawyer killing game? Yeah, this is the red-haired one is the murderer gay lawyer.
Yeah, this is Danganronpa 4.
The A16 only entered production this year, correct?
Correct. Pre-orders started last holiday and we began shipping in the first quarter. The yawner.
No, I wasn't yawning.
Yeah, you were.
Are they all gay or just her? We'll have to see.
Every character is gay until proven straight.
It's true.
And right now we only have one character with even an indication of being straight.
And I don't even agree on that. Holly keeps saying that she thinks that this character is straight, and I think, I don't know.
I was talking about London.
Oh. Yeah, London might be straight. London might be bisexual.
I had forgotten about bisexuality.
I had forgotten about bisexuality. I understand that you were instrumental in the success of Warm Androids.
I played my part in supervising the launch, yes.
Weren't you the one who designed Synatonin, the factor that enabled communication between synthetic and organic parts?
I'm surprised you've heard of that. I did lead that project, yes, but that was years ago. At the time, Cinetonin was little more than a novelty, a dead end. It wasn't until David took the reins on the A16 that we found a use for it.
Took the reins?
He was lead programmer on limb coordination, facial expression, exhaustion parameters. And he designed the synthetic nerves that made all of that possible.
Hold on, wait 1 second.
And so I told him, David, you're gay.
David had forgotten about bisexuality, you see. David did all of that? That's a lot more than just programming. Was he always so gifted in that many fields? Did he fill those roles on the A14 or A15?
No. No, explodes into poker chips. He used to stick steadfast to his role as a software architect. That was his field of expertise, and he didn't wander far. But 2 or 3 years back, he started sitting in on other departments, taking notes. Soon, he was joining the discussion, proposing new ideas. And eventually, they came to follow his lead.
Just like that?
Just like that.
So he just applied himself and soon he was leading other departments.
That's the kind of genius that Dr. David Asher was.
Maybe they weren't paying him enough.
The company profited the most, of course, but the entire industry benefited from his vision and leadership. His loss will be felt for years.
The cups. I've been curious about this ever since I saw the scene. Why the plastic cups?
There's a story there. David and I got hired around the same time under similar circumstances. Headhunted while finishing our higher education. During recruiting, the company claimed to want us badly, but in practice, our actual authority was...
Inexperienced and overpaid, you must have been extremely unpopular.
You don't mince words. We didn't either back then. We were loudly trying to convince our superiors that their entire sales model for androids was antiquated and self-defeating.
The two of them made the one-point doctrine? That's not the story I've heard in Noble commercials and Noble-sponsored media. And come to think of it, it's not a story I ever heard from David himself.
We had this deadline, self-imposed, but still a deadline. We wanted to get our pitch to the president of international sales by end of day. I think this is you.
7 p.m. rolls around and people start filtering out. David still has his head buried in diagrams and sales figures.
Oh no, this is me, okay.
Yeah, because it's blue.
Right. Imagine a technical man like him, a programmer, trying to make a sales pitch.
It's both
I'm going
of us.
to kill you.
The power of friendship.
I'm going to fucking kill you.
The power of killing me.
The clock hits 9 o'clock, and even the zombies start heading home. I turn to David, tell him that it's not gonna happen. We're nowhere near finished, and the day's long since been over. He looked at me like I'm the only other person on a sinking boat, and I've just stopped pitching water, and he says... I forgot what voice I did for David. The president lives on the other side of the globe. We've still got all night until his end of day. We wrapped up at 4 in the morning. Just us and the cleaning staff. Back then, only half of them were ads. He finally sends the message, and I'm ready to collapse. I've got nothing. We stared blankly at his inbox for the next 40 minutes, hoping that the harsh light would give us the energy to work through the next day. And we got a response. It wasn't long, but it showed he was interested. I had been turned down so many times before then, ignored and placated, passed up and ghosted, but together, David and I, we had finally gotten a win. So David asks if I've got anything to drink. I've got a bottle of some swill in a cabinet at my desk, but he doesn't want to drink from the bottle, says he wants to toast. So we sat there at 5:19 in the morning, toasting awful vodka to one another in cups we grabbed from the break room. Toasting our first victory against the corporate beast. Between the lack of sleep and the drinking, the next day at work was hell.
Sounds like a good memory.
Plastic cups and liquor, that was our little ritual. So I didn't think twice when he presented me with my cup.
Hashtag my cup.
It was ceremony for us.
Holly,
Yeah.
it's really warm in my room. This has never happened before. It's never been this
Never.
warm.
I'm sure it's never ever been that warm before. Have you considered dying?
Yes, as VP of Android Futures, you're David's superior, aren't you?
That's correct.
Didn't you join the company at around the same time?
David was always more interested in his work than he was in climbing the ladder. He didn't like playing the corporate politics game. The fucking ears are back.
Huh?
The goddamn ears.
What was that?
The ears.
What ears?
There is now a javelin hurtling towards your city.
Oh, that's fine. My city's, it'll probably miss. My city's kind of big. There's a lot of places it could land.
What if I told you it had locked on coordinates?
Gulp. It'll just hit the wall. So, was he unpopular around here?
Not unpopular, no. Not the great Dr. David Asher. Misunderstood, perhaps.
How so?
He could be blunt, demanding, some might say. He wasn't trying to be, it's just he was autistic. Not everyone could work at the same pace as he did, for as long as he did.
Even with a whole company huffing those inhalers, they couldn't keep pace with David. Speaking of which, I don't see any at Young's desk. Maybe it's just not something you leave out in the open at her level. So, would you say that his work-life balance was...
Balance implies the two are at odds with one another. We use work-life harmony here at the company.
Oh my god. Turn it off, sister. Come on.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Hashtag my ritual, hashtag my ceremony, hashtag my big ass ears.
I don't know what ears you're talking about. Fascinating. So, was he in harmony?
No. David always had plenty of suitors, but he was never willing to put the time in. But I'm sure you're more knowledgeable than I am on that subject.
Right.
You can't keep doing this, Serena.
Who's
What do
gonna
you mean?
stop me? Who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me?
What do you mean?
I had to help him draft a lot of apology notes over the years for misunderstandings and double bookings.
Scandalous.
CCE.
You said CCE, Standard Operating Procedure, a moment ago. What is that?
CCE stands for Counter Corporate Espionage, which is just industry doublespeak for corporate espionage. Corporate espionage. Only used in self-defense, you understand?
So, Noble anticipates employees at your level getting poisoned?
They give us all kinds of CCE training. Subtly, of course, usually disguised on the itinerary as leadership workshops or psychiatric evaluations.
They train you to expect to get murdered at these leadership workshops?
Murder is fairly rare at our level. More likely they'll want us too sick to work. Let us drain company resources in a hospital bed while our position sits vacant.
That's smart. Like snipers purposely avoiding vital areas to strain the enemy's medical resources.
That's terrible! Like snipers purposely avoiding vital areas in order to strain the enemy's medical resources. That's nothing compared to when they want to turn an asset. Feel ill for the rest of your life with an undiagnosable malady. Or become our mole and we'll send you the antidote every 2 weeks.
That's a nasty piece of work.
It's a nasty line of work. Consulting.
I'm sorry?
That's just what they call it. Can't exactly put corporate spy on your CV.
So every consultant I've met at a cocktail party was actually...
It depends. Did they say that they're consultants? Or did they say they were in consulting?
How the hell am I supposed to remember? So, do your people think that what happened with David was a deliberate attack?
Noble's competitors have been trying to get to David for years. And that's the timescale their plans operate on. If this was an attack from a rival corporation, the company would have seen it coming. And they'd probably have struck first.
Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to me. I'm sure this has been a difficult day for you.
Okay. A difficult day for all of us.
A message from Fran. I'm running out of leads to chase. The brat better have good news.
Are you really going to take this to court?
That's my plan. The circumstances may be irregular, but I'm still defending a client from a criminal charge. It's my responsibility to argue that he's not guilty of what he's been accused of.
And is that what you believe? That he didn't commit suicide?
I guess I haven't decided what I believe.
"4:21 p.m., July 1st, 2086. Fucking stop it.
If you go fast enough, then no one can see. I'm texting Lenny. Also, Holly likes the PNG tuber. And chat likes the PNG tuber. Holly and also chat, is there anything you want me to say to Lenny while I'm messaging him? Amber Gray! Oh my god, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. How was your stream? What were you doing? Cute art, really good jacket too. I will let him know. Chat says cute art and good jacket. Welcome in, Raiders. We're playing gay lesbian lawyer murder game in transit. Would you
I cannot wait. Oh, go ahead.
kindly slow the hell down?
I'm sorry, Adonai. Was I walking too quickly for you?
What were you gonna say, Holly?
I was gonna say I can't wait to have the version without the jacket because it reveals how big my fucking bazongas are.
Your PNG YouTuber does have some big fucking bazongas.
Hell
Cross has been trying to
yeah.
get you to play this for the kindest time. It's really good. It's really good, and I'm a little bit insane about it. You kind of have to play gay lesbian murder lawyer game. It's kind of important for your constitution.
It's so good. Everyone needs a lesbian lawyer to just show up for at least like a couple hours in their life.
It's true. That wasn't
Better if
walking.
they're one that kills people.
That was speed walking. Up 2 flights of stairs. It's very different.
Speed walking?
Oh, Sarah.
Sounds like a powerful technique. Is it like the Zhenjiao?
Just let me catch my breath for a minute.
Adonai. Is it possible that you are out of shape? Ah, fuck.
No.
But since we left the cab, your heart rate has...
I'm not wearing the right clothes or the right shoes.
Is that so?
Yes. Also, I didn't stretch or hydrate, and the sun's reaching its zenith.
That would have been several hours ago. Do you mean the air temp?
You said it would be a short walk from street level, so I prepared myself mentally for a short walk. Then you took off like a rocket, and you didn't mention we'd have to go upstairs. Are you sure this place is even back here?
If you close your eyes right when the ears hit, it tricks your brain into thinking you're dead. Some people find a peace in this. My ears are not your playthings.
Whee! More! Faster, faster, faster!
No!
100 ear blast!
God fucking damn it. I didn't even read that.
Here you go.
The reviews online were quite clear. It's worth the trouble finding it.
Maybe if you're a mountain climber. When I sent Fran hunting for a musician in David's circles, I expected them to bring me someone from the city orchestra or a jazz club. The champagne flute and teacup kind of musician. But this is the tequila and neon part of town.
Oh, it's a blues musician. It should be in view if we turn... Adonai, be careful.
Of what?
It's a stray, and it's bearing its fangs, too. It could be carrying diseases. You should...
Relax.
Adonai, it's growling.
It's not growling at me. See?
So it's just me that it doesn't like.
Mean to Sarah. The world needs to be nicer to Sarah.
She's so perfect.
Too much static.
How'd you get it to calm down?
It's an animal, not a monster. It wants to be calm.
Do you like animals?
What kind of cold-blooded freak doesn't like animals?
Do you have a pet?
No, never have.
Why not?
Because I don't want to take care of a pet.
That seems counterintuitive to me.
Well, it makes perfect sense to me, and I don't need it to make sense to you.
Actually, it only needs to make sense to me for me to do it. Did you hear about that story?
What?
This lady on TikTok had this thing that she was just like a tradition that she was going to be starting in order to help her better appreciate the passage of time. But she described it as a button for every day of the year.
Okay.
Nothing more distinct than that. She just described it as a button for every day of the year. And people were asking, what are you doing with the buttons? Are you putting them in a jar? Are you making an art project? And immediately she reacted by going, actually, it only needs to make sense for me, or to me, for me to do it. You need to stop asking questions. It's like, we just want to know what you're doing with the fucking buttons.
Mind your business. It's not your fucking problem what she's doing with the buttons.
She made it our business by talking about it online.
No, wrong. You don't deserve to know what happens with the buttons. This is fucked up. Women can, God forbid, women have a button trick that she likes to do. I'm sorry. I'm joining the war. I'm joining the war on button women on the side of button women.
God fucking damn it. But I read the line.
I know. Hold on. You notice you're only this talkative when it's just the two of us? Just an observation. You shy or something? Did David program you to have Android anxiety?
It's generally only appropriate to respond to comments that are addressed to oneself. Today, I have rarely been addressed directly by people other than you.
In other words, you're shy.
That is not what I... Can I try petting it?
There's no law against it.
4:26 p.m., July 1st, 2086. Ultraviolets. Oh, it's a DJ.
Music's bumping.
Yeah. This is the establishment.
Now to see if Isaac Porter is as habitual as Fran claims.
Do you think Father was close with this man? This man who you've never met?
I think he was close with him, yeah. At some point. I had some help making that deduction. Fran saw that their metadata showed a significant cooling of interaction between the two of them, particularly over the past month. But Fran also saw a phone call between the two last night.
So they were close. Do you think they were sleeping together?
That is completely inappropriate for me or anyone to speculate about.
Inappropriate? Adonai, it's only...
I'm getting a very important text message from my private investigator. Excuse me.
Did you catch the killer yet?
No.
What the hell? I sent you his POS. Or his position.
I'm at his position. I haven't spoken to Porter yet. Anyway, there's no reason to suspect him right now.
Lame.
Surprised you're invested all of a sudden. Isn't David Asher a corporate sellout in your eyes?
Everyone's a corporate sellout. But Asher gets respect. If I'm a demolitions expert, he's like a really good architect.
That's almost sweet, I think.
Asher started out working in Cube. So in the architect analogy, by today's standards, he's like, I don't know. As a kid, he built all his bricks by hand. Or something.
You know that lit homework can help you with forming analogies.
Eat this analogy. Did that come through, or did the characters break? It's supposed to be a guy giving you the finger.
I take it Cube is a programming language. What's special about it?
Pretty much anything coded in the last 20 years is web-based. You code with the assumption that you'll always be connected. So you can depend on having fat libraries of references to lean on. And if something does go wrong, your errors get reported to you automatically.
But not Cube?
You can look it up. But basically, Cube was originally for robotics and like machinery. Stuff that had to operate in mines. Under the ocean. Middle of nowhere fields with zero signal service. So Cube had to be self-sufficient.
How rugged.
Where'd Asher learn Cube anyway? It's older than dirt. From like the 40s.
I don't know. I think his father had a machine shop or something.
Vague.
Yeah, well, David didn't like to talk about his family. And I never asked.
What did your private investigator have to say, Adonai?
I love when she has the sparkles in her eyes.
She is a supernova of hope.
Also, like, a private investigator's cool. Like, whoa, Adonai knows a guy.
She is Flavor Folly human Miki SFA2.
The 40s being the 2040s, yeah. Not telling.
Oh,
See, it fell
hit
on
her.
They hit her.
That looks like an important person.
Maybe. We'll get there. A bar, stocked full of colorful selections and busy bartenders. Hope this
I love
isn't the
this
kind of
fucking
club you can
track.
order food in.
I love this track being emceed by a shy guy.
Why not a shy girl?
We need to keep them out of the clubs. It's not safe for them. Too many freaks. That's Animal Crossing. Anyway,
I'm gonna start reading the lines in Animal Crossing. Only time bar food is any good is when you're to forget the taste and the gap between chewing and swallowing. So you can things.
yes, I can.
What, like Android food?
There is no such product.
So what do androids eat?
Online user guides for Noble's Warm models clarify that they don't eat anything in the traditional sense. They get their energy from electrical charging, usually wireless. Whatever they need to eat, it's to replenish specific vitamins and electrolytes.
Sounds a lot like what mod users go through with their sport drinks and energy bars. And charger separation anxiety.
According to the net, warm androids can ingest nutrient-rich processed carbohydrate pellets if they need to forego electrical charging long term.
God damn it, she's eating pellets. They're treating her
Yeah.
like a hamster.
Yay, pellets.
No, she's like a little rodent or perhaps a tortoise.
Oh my god. You have a Sarah in your place.
Vinny,
Yeah.
processed pellets? You mean like kibble? Like dog food?
Yes, bark bark. No, it is not like dog food at all.
Can you buy it from the pet store?
It seems that you can.
How is this something you have to look up anyway?
Because I've always just eaten whatever father gave me.
Like what?
Sarah snacks. Oh. Marbled beef, never hydroponic avocados, foie gras, that sort of thing.
I am not paying for any of that. She's getting pellets.
I do agree that she deserves her Sarah snacks.
Would you do it for a Sarah snack?
Yes, Adonai, I would.
What about 2 Sarah snacks?
Immediately just explodes,
What about half a Sarah snack?
reforms and chokes you out.
What kind of reading material gets left out in the club? A tabloid interview?
You want to do this one?
Exclusive sit down with Luxury. You've heard her name on everyone's lips, you've seen her face in magazines and commercials, and then double check to make sure the photos weren't labeled as edited. Now, get all your burning questions about her answered here in our exclusive interview with the mysterious young woman who's being called in perhaps the only truly unanimous vote the net's ever seen, the most beautiful woman in the world. Why the name? People think it's an ego thing, but it was just a random username I picked out when I was grassroots. Then it was a pseudonym to give me a little shade from all the attention. Now it's a brand, and I can't change it without setting the stock market into a spin. So you're certainly influential. After partnering with you, Inti saw a 3,000% increase in share price. Yay! I'm happy for them, of course. But to be honest, it's a pain at times like this. She gestures towards her clothes, a plain white t-shirt and gym shorts with no branding visible. On anyone else, it might seem sloppy or even unflattering. On her, it only makes her natural beauty stand out that much more. Who are you wearing, by the way? Can't wear anyone unless I'm attending something. If I don't dress like this, all my sponsors fall into bidding wars every time I leave the house. Does it stress you out, all the attention? Stress is bad for your skin, right? They say mine's flawless. Can't argue with that. So, do you have a skincare routine? Any tips you'd like to share? Be a little bratty, act a little spoiled, keeps you young. How old are you exactly? Everyone's dying to know. 18 to 29, now and forever. Don't get stuck on a cliffhanger like that. Hurry! 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 Log in below so you can read the rest. Quickly! Time is running out!
Oh my god.
Well, however old she is or isn't, Luxury's got one hell of a mind for business. It might do her more good than that face in the end. Maybe. It's one hell of a face. In the meantime, she's powerful.
Yeah,
You disagree?
I would say. No, I'd say so.
Some rises are too meteoric even for the Megs to grab the reins on. At this point, Luxury's got them in her mercy. She can send their stocks into disarray with one selfie. Rough.
Bark.
Ashi, thank you for the follow. Good for her.
Fucking exploded.
The stage for the talent, pretty close to the floor. Guess it fits the whole round table aspect of this place. Everyone's on more or less equal footing, dancing in the dark once you get past the bouncer.
Do you think they might have met here?
David and Porter? I can't see David walking in here.
Because you found the walk so challenging.
Because it's too loud to relax, and not dark enough to be anonymous.
I see.
What's
She's
that
thinking.
face? You've got an opinion to share?
The atmosphere's not bad in here, but the music isn't quite...
I'll find you a survey to fill out before we leave. What kind of music does an android even like?
Early 21st century punk rock.
Good Sarah Sprite. Really good Sarah Sprite.
I love that Sarah Sprite. I love her drool.
Is that just you, or does that go for all androids?
Her drool is a charm point. I haven't met all androids. I can't speak for them.
Wonder what they'd say.
If they're smart, they'd say that music peaked with early 21st century punk rock.
Debate
She's so
settled.
serious about it.
Okay,
Oh
yeah,
my.
that's him all right. Looks like he's killing time before his sets tonight.
Are you unsure how to proceed, Aranai?
I'm sure that you need to hang back. As for me, I'll... Let's play it cool. Let's be cool.
Who's voicing this one?
Hey there. Hey. Some sick beats out there on the floor, right? Sick beats? Yeah, or whatever, man.
Oh,
The
she's so
hell?
bad at it.
Are you a fucking cop or something? This isn't a cop bar. And you aren't really dressed like a cop. God damn, you're media, aren't you? Fucking vultures, man. I'm losing so much money! I'm losing everything! Perhaps I should start over. My name's Morgan. I was David's friend. I'm currently his lawyer. Can we talk? Not here. Thanks, Isaac. Don't thank me yet. I might just sit here, shut my mouth, and stick you with my tab. So, what kind of lawyer are you? What kind of friend? I'm his defense attorney. Think you missed the bus on that then, yeah? And I'm a friend that needs to know what happened yesterday. Doesn't everyone? Try somewhere else, friendly lawyer. I haven't seen him in weeks. You might not have seen him, but we both know that you spoke with him over the phone yesterday. Only a short time before he died. How the hell? Isaac, it's pretty obvious that you don't want this particular spotlight to linger on you any longer than necessary, so why don't we cut to the chase? No lies, no playing coy. Fine. Sarah?
Yes, Aranai?
The hell? Is that thing transmitting?
I am not streaming any data, no.
Porter doesn't seem to recognize Sarah either. One more person David was keeping secrets from. I need to record everything for the court. Fine. You two were together, is that correct? We were together. I ended it. Yesterday. Care to elaborate? On our entire relationship? Look, you can tell me everything at once and I can get it on the record. Or you can hear the same questions over and over again from 1,000 different cops and Megs for the next 3 months. We met in a bar.
They were fucking...
Yeah, they were fucking. I had seen him come in a few times, each time with someone else. Each time talking with his mouth, but not looking with his eyes. It ticked me off. Scribbling on napkins and letting a single gin and tonic sweat into the table for 2 hours. His dates would all go to the bathroom or take a call and slip out the back. One of them didn't make it 10 minutes. And he'd still sit there the rest of the night, unfazed. Couldn't tell if he was oblivious or stupid or shameless or the most confident man in the world. And he ticked me off. One night, things were slow and my set had been canceled and his date hadn't even bothered to think of an excuse before bailing, so I asked him why he insisted on coming there night after night. Just to ignore vapid people he wasn't interested in at a shitty bar with drinks he didn't like. And he just said, because I like your music. Man, did that tick me off. It was cute early on. Him being so passionate about work I could barely pretend to understand. And I liked that we gave each other space, you know? Felt like we were being mature or whatever. Until? There was no until. No one day where everything turned sour. But at some point, I started to understand where his priorities were. And how I ranked in them. Like I said, he was passionate about his work. I just wrongly assumed that he would also be that passionate about me at some point. So I pulled away a little, wanted to see if he'd notice, if he'd miss me. Testing him like that isn't the biggest red flag in the world. He never budged. I could ignore him for days and he wouldn't be the least bit ashamed to see me. If I picked a fight, he'd never get angry or upset. He'd just apologize. He didn't want to fight with me. Guess he was never invested enough to bother. It was my mistake. I watched him sit there all those nights, not giving a shit when people walked away, and still I had this stupid idea that somehow, for whatever reason, I would be different. That I would be special. But I wasn't. So I ended it. Last night, I called him. Didn't expect he'd pick up. I had everything prepared with a message with an assistant or ad or whatever. But he answered. First ring. Without hesitation, shame, or awkwardness. And that ticked me off. So I told him exactly how valued he made me feel the past few months. I told him exactly how insignificant I felt as the boyfriend of the illustrious Dr. David Asher. And what did he say? He apologized. And then he asked me if that was all I called to tell him. Woof. I hung up after that. Spent the rest of the night wrapped in warm disdain for him and his coldness. He had made that easy for me. I went to sleep hurt, but clean, ready for something new. And then this morning, I woke up to see that my ex killed himself not 2 hours after he let me walk out of his life without so much as a don't. What the hell, man? What the hell, David? And now, you're just the tip of an iceberg of lawyers and reporters and buzzards. Parasites who want to hear about the man who sent David Asher over the edge. I never wanted to be his last lifeline or the straw that broke his back. I just wanted to be his goddamn boyfriend. Turns out that was asking for too much. It's yet to be determined whether David committed suicide. You serious? You don't have all the facts. And you do? Any one of them point to anything else? Thought so. Thanks for your time. I'll let you get back to it. That's it? No summons? The court has no need for you to retell a sad story like that. The court, huh? Sorry to bother you at work. Sarah, let's go.
Your discography is very impressive.
Yeah, thanks.
And your range is remarkable. So it pained me to see that all your works in the last quarter have been so melancholy. I think...
Well, what the hell would you know about any of that? What's the matter? Can't find the words? Need to steal them from somewhere else? Butcher them before shitting them back out?
I was not trained on any datasets that...
Nah, pardon me. My mistake, really. Not your fault you're only standing here because rich prick nerds were allowed to rob the world blind for most of the century. Sarah, we're leaving. What the hell was that about?
He was under the false impression that I was programmed using a massive automated learning model. An early 21st century...
Not that. Why'd you talk to him?
I wanted to... I just felt that I should say something to him.
A word of advice. People don't want comfort from strangers, especially when they're androids. They want it from people they want it from. Coming from anywhere else, it's just corn syrup on a parched tongue. Doesn't matter how sweet it is, they'll just start gagging.
You know a lot about people, don't you, Adenai?
Chat, is my stream still alive, or is it dying? Because it looks like it's dying on my end. But I think it's fine. No one has said anything yet, so I'm going to assume that it's okay. But if it's dying, if my stream's exploding, you need to say something. Stream lives bigly. Yay! Compared to you, I'm a goddamn savant. Come on, there's not much time left.
Is there still somewhere you want to investigate?
Somewhere I need to return to, actually. Porter was right. As things stand, I don't have any evidence that could establish an alternate interpretation of the facts. But if there did exist hard evidence that could prove his death wasn't a suicide, There's only one place I could find it at this point.
"5:16 p.m., July 1st, 2086. Noble Employee Housing Building. Platia.
You think it's Platia now?
Platia.
Platia?
Platia.
Plate-ia. We'll never know.
Penthouse basement. The basement. You sure you don't want another look at the crime scene?
I'm all out of time. Gotta approach this from the other angle.
The other angle?
You know, inductive versus deductive, flip the chessboard and all that. Haven't you ever read a mystery novel?
I've seen mystery films.
Well, let's see if you paid any attention then. What killed David Asher?
Poison.
10 points.
There's a point system?
Now, how did that poison get into his bloodstream?
He must have ingested it orally.
And how do we know that?
The medical examiner found no injection marks or wounds.
And if he had inhaled it?
Inhaled it? Why?
Leave the whys to someone who actually understands them.
I won't be able to understand anything if I don't practice.
She has to practice at understanding.
She's the understander.
Practice by answering my question.
I suppose it's possible. But highly unlikely. We would have found a delivery system for it in the building, like an inhaler.
Right. An airborne poison is either shoved in your face or sprayed over a wide area. And no one around David has shown any kind of symptoms. So all we're left with is oral intake.
Eliminating the impossible. What's next, Adonai?
Young's corroborated statement was that David didn't exhibit any irregular symptoms or behavior until he started drinking that night. And the police didn't find anything unusual in any of the food or drink in his home.
Except for his cup. The results were inconclusive.
Young was drinking from the same bottle and the same type of cup, but didn't get sick. We have to conclude then that David's cup alone was poisoned.
That all seems logical. And consistent with the police's theory of suicide. So why are we down here?
Minus 10 points.
Back to 0.
David left the parlor and came back with whiskey and 2 cups. Young told us as much, and apparently the cameras upstairs support the story. So we have to conclude then.
So we have to conclude then that he got them both from this bar.
Better. 5 points. Her points are fucked. No, she's at 5. That's good. That's a good amount of points to have.
She's so proud.
She's so proud of her 5 points. Did he also get the poison from the cabinet?
The police have been in here since we left. According to their ARCS file, they didn't find anything that matches that poison down here.
So the poison somehow went straight into his drinking cup then? I need to flip this around again.
But if you turn something 360 degrees, you're just back to...
If I were the prosecution, what would I want more than anything? Proof that David knowingly added the poison himself.
He wouldn't do that.
And you can make that claim because there's no video evidence to contradict you. How long was David off camera?
From 7:36 p.m. to 7:40 p.m. when he left the parlor to get liquor from this bar.
So if we had David on camera for those 4 minutes and he didn't poison himself in that time?
He would have a perfect alibi for the crime.
Proving his innocence.
But Adonai, we don't have footage of that. There are no security cameras down here.
I think there are.
What do you mean?
This whole building is coated head to toe in Penumbra security systems, courtesy of Noble. Every console, every corner, every android on every floor, it's all plugged into Penumbra. Except that.
That panel is...
manufactured by Cotter Security Systems. Why would David put a console for a different security system in exactly one corner of his penthouse?
I've never given it much thought.
Well, it's been bothering me all day.
It's to hide Sarah.
But my curiosity alone can't scale a 64-digit wall.
You mean...
Signal hijacking, or whatever you want to call it. Have you tried it before?
It is illegal and unnecessary. Father would not... He would not have installed hidden cameras in his own home.
At the end of the day, I can't make you do anything. Well, actually, I probably can now that you're registered to me. But aren't you the one who wanted to prove his innocence?
Eliminate the impossible. I will need your express verbal command.
Not like David can press charges against us at this point. Do it. Did you really need me to say that?
For the purposes of record keeping, yes.
Got her ass! Got her ass! If you...
I've gotten past the 64-digit code, and I have found cameras. There are a number of them embedded in the room's walls and ceilings. As you theorized, they are on a separate network from the rest of the building.
Where are they feeding to if not the Penumbra system?
Behind my hibernation unit.
A false wall in the back of a safe?
I don't understand. Why would Father possibly have a hidden system of cameras inside his own home?
Beats me. He was brilliant and more than a little odd. Throw in a little money and odd becomes eccentric.
I see. I think. I feel. I am.
I don't. The hell was he thinking? What was he afraid of? Why didn't he come to me
he was
for...
afraid that someone would get Sarah.
He was afraid that his daughter would get in trouble. He loved her. Time's short. Gather facts now and leave the computation for later. Anything else I can look at in this room? What's the story with this anyway? Some kind of fault in the foundation? Sarah tripped there and fell down.
I don't know. I've never noticed that crack before.
I want to get those eyes checked.
There's nothing wrong with my vision. This crack must have been created during my most recent hibernation.
How? Did David drop a weight? A bunch of times over and over in the same spot? What did David do? What did David even do with all this equipment? Dry his laundry?
What makes you so sure he wasn't exercising?
Did you ever see him use any of this crap?
No, but he must have used the weights when I wasn't looking. Since he promised me that he'd take better care of his health.
Sarah, these weights are all maxed out. David couldn't have put up numbers like that even if he was piloting a frame.
Don't be so sure, Adonai.
I hear David Asher is shredded. I hear David Asher had a six-pack.
I mean, I hear David Asher replaced all of his limbs with robotic limbs.
Pardon?
The following is a true story based on primary sources who were present for the event and its aftermath. Copenhagen, 1981, 8:10 a.m. local time. A towering man with the musculature of a world-class professional rugby player enters the Global Donka Bank on Fredericksburg Lane. He explains to the bank teller that he has a bomb in his suitcase and that he wants his gym bag filled with unmarked bills. A security guard approaches him from behind with a nightstick and swings. But the man simply catches the weapon and bends it into a twisted knot with his massive dinner plate-sized hands.
And that man's name? David Asher.
David Asher.
And then everyone clapped.
When asked to describe the suspect to the police afterwards, the teller had only this to say. That man was all muscle. The rest of the bank heist proceeds without incident, and the man exits the building just as police arrive on the scene, when suddenly, his suitcase explodes. Oh, it's, there we go. But it's just a smokescreen. Local officers quickly recognize the ploy and rush towards the door, grabbing each of the hostages as they flee while desperately searching for the perpetrator. What they find instead is a diminutive, frail, sheepish young man, barely 160 centimeters tall, holding a gym bag full of money with no recollection of how he got there. Renowned psychologist and trained hypnotist Dr. Werner Kurtzer wrote the following in his diagnosis: acute dissociative identity disorder. That's right, the man had a split personality. And so great was the disparity between his two halves that when they switched control, he physically changed, becoming taller, bulkier, and capable of previously unthinkable feats of strength. So be careful what you say. Be careful what you say a man. I think it's supposed to be when. So be careful when you say a man like father can't. Oh, what you say a man like father can't do. Okay. Just because of how he looks on the outside.
Sarah, every single word you just said was false.
Huh?
Don't believe everything you read on the net.
Oh.
No! Mean.
Poor girl.
The liquor cabinet this mystery hinges on. The police have been through it all by now, and they didn't find foreign contents in any of the spirits. No poison to be found here. Well, not that kind of poison anyway. In which case, can I make you anything?
Well, if you're offering, I'll have...
Sorry, you're way underage, aren't you? 2 years old or whatever?
Technically.
Took that one a lot worse than I expected. Took that one a lot worse than I expected.
Let her fucking drink.
Cheer up, maybe you'll find a mocktail if you climb to the top of the ladder.
There's a rolling ladder, a kind of step
Oh
ladder.
my
not a ladder.
god, she really is my, Holly, you know about that, right? The stepladder thing?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I can't believe they're doing this.
Yeah, I do believe this is an explicit reference.
No, I'm aware. I know that it is. It very clearly is. That's just kind of awesome. What?
Remember, a ladder extends, but a stepladder folds out.
And?
It's important to know the distinction.
I'd bet my life savings this subject will never come up again. Ever. That's really good. That's really kind of awesome. So is that the original?
Sorry, just a second. Okay. It was appraised and confirmed to be genuine.
At least you didn't get ripped off. I'm a Philistine when it comes to this kind of stuff. What does an android see?
I see a meeting. Or perhaps an encounter? Two apex forces of nature, two kings of the forest, the stag and the tiger. I think.
Great. I'm officially less cultured than the robot. All right, let's refocus here. So there's some kind of hidden door behind your bunk bed, huh?
Essentially, though a bunk bed would imply a second or third.
How do we open it?
One moment. I see.
Got it open already?
I cannot open this door.
Why?
It is a Tethys Basics Sturdicure.
That anti-hack feature in the name is real?
It is a closed system, Adonai.
The hell am I supposed to do now?
Strange. There was an if-then toggle enabled in the security parameters.
I don't follow.
When Father last adjusted the settings here, he made it so that the door would never open so long as I was hibernating.
And he made it so that I was the only one who could wake her up. Meaning this is a door that only I can open.
It'll be a 6-character password, some combination of numbers or letters. Did you and Father have any influential moments in your life that revolved around a 6-letter word?
Nothing comes to mind. Is there a code word that he knew only I could learn?
I have a feeling I know what it is.
Morgan.
M-O-R-G. Was that your name you just tried?
It's 6 characters, isn't it?
Yes, but it's not exactly secure, Adonai. Anyone who knew you and Father were close could have tried guessing it.
It's Sarah, because Sarah was asleep, and so only I could have known Sarah's name.
Was there some word that only the two of you knew? A nickname?
Pretty much everyone just calls me Morgan, but not everyone.
Oh, come on.
Is Sarah not 6 letters?
No, it's 5. I think it's Adonai. It's opening. What was the password, Adonai?
Is it really only 5 letters?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's missing one.
I'm going to come over and beat you to death.
No, I think it's missing a letter. I think it's supposed to be 6, and I think they forgot to put think they forgot to put another one there. I think the game might be bugged.
No, actually, no. I think you're thinking that the password was supposed to be Serena.
Oh, my name has 7 letters in it, though.
Very close name, but Sarah is not Serena.
Wait, doesn't Serena have 7 letters in it?
Face the wall.
S-E-R-E-N-A. No, wait.
Are you actually crashing out over this?
My name has 7 letters. It feels like a set.
No.
Doesn't Serena? It's 3 syllables. That feels like a 7-letter name.
No, it's 3 syllables because there's 3 groups of 2.
No, I know, but it feels like it should be a 7-letter name. Maybe I'll change my name to Serena.
Serena.
Serena. Chat, don't you fucking ... me. Get out of here. You're not allowed to ... me.
I mean, Saruni is 7 letters.
Saruni 6 letters.
Saruni is 7 letters.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not right. Saruni is not longer than Serena. It's shorter.
Yes, it is.
No, it's supposed to be shorter than Serena. Saruni is a shorter word than Serena. Serena's like multiple letters. It's like longer. This isn't right. Something is wrong.
Are you okay?
Your friend is holding you captive. You're scared for your life. Help. Good luck. Stay safe.
Hey, while you're being held captive, solve a problem for us. Does the name Serena have 6 letters?
No, the thing is, it has 6 letters, but it's longer than Saruni. Serena is longer than Saruni.
It's not.
That's just not true.
You would look at a collection of 6 balls and say that feels like 5.
You don't know what you're talking about. You're all being silly. Let's keep going. You'd never guess. did feel a bit out of character, David utilizing so much cloak and dagger tech. And I've definitely been struggling with the idea of him doing some home improvement. But one step in here and it all makes sense. It's a panic room.
Scary.
A panic room is a place for rich people to hide in when people start bouncing bricks off their windows. They're typically not even on the blueprints.
So when Noble built this penthouse for one of their executives...
An evil trans girl named Noelle is trying to brick your Switch too? There's no such thing as evil trans girls. All trans women are wonderful and cool.
No, Serena, we have to support women's wrongs.
Yeah, but even if they do wrong, they aren't evil. They're just, they're still morally good. Someone slipped this into the mix, and it's remained in Noble's blind spot ever since. This one kills puppies and drowns frogs? Well, maybe the puppies and frogs just had bad vibes or did something to deserve it. Lesbian bar, where the extremely muscular bartender puts cigarettes out on your skin to mark you over 21. I don't think I'd want to get burned by a cigarette. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry that I don't want, that I love women a lot, but I don't think I want a woman to burn my skin. I think that would make me feel pain. And I don't like being in pain. Shroomy, I'm gonna time you out for that one. That's mean. New stream clip? Sorry. Which one? Wait, what stream clip? What was clipped? I didn't do anything clip worthy. I've just been completely normal this entire stream. Serena learns about numbers? What the fuck?
Well, you gotta post it on TikTok now.
No, I know about numbers. I've literally known about numbers this whole time.
Magat, you know what? If you're on the Discord, send it to me on Discord.
It's already been posted on Discord. It's in the Serena stream clips on Discord.
I will edit and caption it.
No, I'll get the vertical version of the stream after stream is over.
Okay.
Someone slipped this into the mix and it's remained a Noble's blind spot ever since. All David had to do was repurpose it. Make sure you're capturing all of this. I don't want to miss one chance because of my one chance because of a discovery technicality.
I understand, but you needn't specify. My memory is flawless. I can play back visuals, sounds, sensations. I can even give detailed reports on air particulates.
You mean you can smell?
Better than any human, and some canines. She's
So-
dog girl.
Does it smell stale in here to you?
Stale.
It doesn't to me. Almost like someone's been in here recently. Almost like someone visits here frequently. All right, let's try booting up the computer.
You don't think the console is password protected?
2 physical doors, a 64-digit code, a half-ton android, and a secret phrase. If David set a password on his PC after all that, I'm going back to the morgue to have a word with him.
Back to the Morgan.
Good, it's already signed in.
You're looking for camera footage?
I'd also settle for a note plainly stating that he feared for his life. What am I doing? Here, you search your video files. They'll probably be timestamped and formatted for short-range devices.
I have the subfolder. The cameras stream live data constantly, but the files are clipped at fairly regular intervals. Once every week, it seems. The most recent video file here has footage going back 8 days. It was accessed yesterday at around 4 p.m.
You were asleep then, so the only person who could get in here at that time is David himself. All right, let's see it then.
Of course. It's just that I am having difficulty.
Try double-clicking.
I I've been trying to open the files from the moment I discovered them, Adonai. But they are encrypted.
Damn it, David. You leave me enough clues to get this far, but then you won't let me use your computer? What's the brand on the encryption program? If I rush a subpoena, they might have a backdoor I could bluff them into.
These files were not encrypted with any commercially available tool. This appears to be Father's own work.
Shit. If David Asher handwrote the encryption on these files, there's no one alive who could. Hey, was Dawes just flattering you back there? Or is your processing power really that special?
Adonai,
Can you break his encryption, yes or no?
with enough time,
And how much time would that be?
I would estimate it at 2 to 6 hours.
That's a 4-hour window.
No matter how sophisticated encryption is still just a code that must be deciphered. And when deciphering any code, progress proceeds exponentially. Which makes it particularly difficult to determine the amount of time required to complete the process.
2 to 6 hours. I don't have any better options. Get started.
I started 4 minutes and 23 seconds ago.
Finally showing some initiative. But you've been talking to me this whole time.
I have the ability to analyze data in parallel by utilizing subconscious processes, so long as the work required is rote.
So you're doing it in the back of your head?
Actually, I'm speaking to you in the back of my head.
Got her ass? Got her ass?
I could give the decryption process my full undivided attention, but I would become non-responsive.
Hey, that's a pretty nifty feature. I'll have to keep that in mind. All right.
Mean
Can
to
you take
her.
the show on the road, or do we have to rip this computer off the wall and find a battery?
I've copied the encrypted files and will work on them as we travel. We can leave whenever you're ready.
Still can't believe David let me get this far just to shut the door in my face in the last second. But he did let me get this far. And the computer's not the only thing in here. The cabinets are less eye-catching than his computer, but knowing David, that's all the more reason to check. Lots of paperwork, bonds and holdings, a platinum bar. His birth certificate might be nearly as valuable. England lost, Argentina owns Miku. Yay! Woo! Woohoo! I don't actually care about sports, but I'm glad that England lost, I think. Unfollowed.
Yeah, fuck England.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, I hate America too. Can't imagine what people would pay to steal David Asher's identity. And down here at the bottom, a binder. Noble's logo on the front, and in the middle, enough pages to dwarf one of those phone books you see in period pieces. They're masking it in legalese even on the table of contents, but basically, this is his employment contract. Hold on to this for me.
It must be very important if you're giving it to me.
It's certainly very heavy.
Was there anything else in there?
Expecting an updated copy of his will to show up?
It is a possibility, isn't it?
Maybe in a corny old murder mystery.
An updated autopsy report. A widely beloved and respected genre with over 2 centuries of...
There is something else. Your papers. That Evangeline Morgan be given immediate and complete ownership of the android designated Sarah. It's dated to a few weeks back. Had he already made up his mind about all of this? If he had, why'd he hide this where no one else could find it? Was I just a backup plan? Well, at least we've got something a bit more concrete than Starling's word now.
Her word should be plenty, shouldn't it?
Not if people realize how precious you are. As a collector's item,
Oh.
we've yet to meet one person who knows what the hell you are. But Nobel could have easily argued that you fall under private technology or physical holdings. Unless I had something like this.
It's good that you do then. I'm glad that father wanted me to go with a friend of his.
Yeah. This'll get me a huge tax write-off when I donate you to a for-profit college.
You could at least pick a charitable institution.
It's just an old saying. All colleges have been for-profit since the 60s.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
You can cheer up in the car. Hail us a ride to the courthouse. Priority.
There's an upcharge at this hour for priority transportation.
That's irritating, but I'd like to have more than just a few minutes to repair once we get there.
The upcharge is a multiplier of 5.7.
I'll prepare on the way over.
Very good, Adonai. "5:48 p.m., July 1st, 2086. Here, can we actually take a quick break?
Yeah, that works for me. I need to
take
go
like
get
5
some water
minutes.
anyway. Okay, we'll be
Right.
back in like 5 minutes, chat. I've returned. I don't know if Holly is back yet. I don't think she is. It says I'm still dropping frames. That's really, really concerning. I don't know what to do about that. But seemingly the stream is still going. So, I don't know. Not sure what's causing the issues there, but it's probably fine or isn't, depending. I think the stream is also not like, it's like kind of a little choppier. Like it's running at like a lower frame rate than it should. But again, I'm not going to worry about it a whole lot. It's still watchable, so that's all that matters, I think. Do I have, this text up? No, not that. Let's say... There we go. Let's see if that looks okay. Good enough. And we're gonna get rid of this for now. Why is it getting cut off a little? Oh, it's just not updating. Oh wait, there we go. That's really funny. How do you fuck up that bad? Ignore me, chat. I'm just meandering about something else that doesn't really matter. There we go. Now we're good. For a VN, not really an issue. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna cause too many problems. Also, we've just been driving this whole time. It's a really long car ride, apparently. Well, calm back. I don't know why Holly gets so mad at me whenever I put her dang ears in the way. Also, I don't know if Holly's back yet. I think she's still... I don't know what she does on break. That's not my business. Let's see, what's the delay looking like right now? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9-second delay. Not terrible as far as like some streams go. A 9-second delay of me turning the ears on and then actually showing up on stream.
Today's a day. Today's a near day. I'm gonna change my ways.
Bow, bow, wow, wow, gonna change my way. Was there a Transformer Redeem? Was there a Transformer Redeem that I missed? Or are you just asking out of the goodness of your heart to transform?
I will redeem it.
Yes, that was supposed to be transform. I would have done it out of the goodness of my heart because you were pleading.
All right, well, I think it's time to continue.
Yeah, we've just been driving this entire time.
I imagine in circles.
Yeah.
Does it excite you going into courtrooms?
Yes. What do you mean?
You don't feel the tension in the air as the audience murmurs amongst themselves? You don't feel a fiery sense of justice rising in your gut as the prosecution smirks at your ragtag assembly of witnesses?
Do you really think this is going to be like some kind of movie where the good guys save the day?
Probably not. Though that would be nice if it were.
What's your deal anyway? Did David train you off a movie marathon from hell or something?
We did watch films together, if that's what you're asking, though he was rarely the one who suggested it.
So you were the aggressor. What's an android get out of watching a flick anyway?
What do I get?
Why do you do it? What's your reason?
I'm not sure how to answer your question.
Never mind. Forgot what I was talking to.
I like the performances.
Sure, there you go. Got a crush on Humphrey Bogart or something?
He's a handsome man. But it's not the actors I like so much as their performance. The truth is, besides father, I have very little experience when it comes to people.
I hadn't noticed.
I read the net, and I watch people and what they share of their lives. But it's all so subtle, so hard to follow. There are so many unspoken rules that can't be taught, only learned, and she's so autistic.
Yep.
I often struggle to grasp them. You're all so complex, so detailed. But the characters on screen are exaggerated, larger than life. The actors enunciate, their body language is precise and meaningful. Their faces are bright and softly lit, and their eyes are... It's fiction. So these characters and their stories, they have a beginning, a middle, and end. And the people on screen don't ask anything of you except your attention. You can't disappoint them or make them feel awkward. You can just watch and learn.
Hanging on the edge of tomorrow.
Watch and learn. But what about you, Aranai?
What about me?
Do you like movies?
Yeah, sure. Back when I was a kid.
Really? Who was your favorite director? What was your favorite film?
It was a long time ago. I don't remember.
Morgan, you need to learn to open up. 6:05 p.m., July 1st, 2086. State Building. Floor 48.
What do you think the state's building?
I think they're building a building.
Oh, that's boring. Things are quieter than I expected here at the courthouse. Though I've always felt courthouse is a bit of a misnomer. Government building is probably the best way to describe these towers, all-encompassing and impenetrably vague. 100 floors of officials and documents and paper-pushing queues, with a couple dozen courtrooms squeezed in along the way. Didn't think I'd be arguing in court when I woke up today. Didn't think that my friend would be dead, or that he would thrust an android onto my lap either. I could just walk in there and concede. Emma would be irritated and more than a little confused, but I could play it off as an exercise in grief. The android would complain, loudly of course, but I wouldn't have to listen to it. Now that it's my name, I could probably just order the damn thing to reset its memory. But I haven't done that. And I guess I don't plan to. Why? It must be because I have my suspicions as well. Sarah insists that David would never commit suicide, and I haven't actually stopped to ask myself whether or not I agree. David was rational, subdued, private, hard on himself, and not prone to emotional outbursts. So maybe that's why I'm finding myself outside a courtroom, prepared to humor and add suspicion before the state. Because I don't really believe David killed himself either. What's your progress bar at?
I can confirm that I am making progress.
Well, shit. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
But it would be difficult to summarize that progress in terms of a completion percent.
Give it your best shot anyway.
4%. Are you feeling confident in your case?
Markedly less so after hearing that.
Do you think the judge will be amenable to your argument?
What are you talking about?
Do you know the judge we've been assigned? Are they particularly lenient or strict?
Adjutants are always a coin flip, so... You do know what an adjutant is, don't you?
Adjutant.
Adjutant? Whatever. I'm gonna say it even more wrong next time, just to fuck with you.
And I will kill you.
Are you expecting to see a bearded old man with a robe and gavel when we get in there?
Should I not?
Adjutants are android judges, okay? With all the authority
Kills
that
you, kills you,
entails.
kills you, kills you, kills you, kills you, kills you, kills you.
Dodge a Zeke strike like it's absolutely nothing.
I am surprised to hear that people are willing to accept rulings made by automated dependents.
Rulings come from landmark cases in the higher courts. Those are passed on by actual judges, real people with decades of study and experience. But not every eviction case or traffic ticket that ends up in court requires years of legal expertise. Sometimes all you need is a referee and a sentencing algorithm.
So, androids are used to reduce caseload.
Been that way for decades.
But how is a law that replaced judges ever enforced? Wouldn't there be, like, injunctions? Stalling?
Take a shot, each name is said wrong. Well, you're not going to be taking any shots, because I'm going to say every name right the first time, no problem, easy. Judges did fight it for years, at every level, and in every theater. But the public lost their patience for that kind of obstruction during the 60s. The state needed to shred budgets across the board, and so judges that couldn't be replaced by years of legal battles were instead ushered into early retirement by the unrelenting force of our nation's of our great nation's accountants.
And it's not controversial, having machines determine sentencing for human beings.
Whatever controversy there is, it gets aimed at the machines, not the people who put them there. And the machines can't lose sleep over it. Besides, it used to be that even the most high profile of crimes wouldn't get a court date until weeks or months later. Nowadays, most crimes are prosecuted within a single business week.
And that's not rushing things?
Keeps people in my line of work on their toes, that's for sure.
I'm just surprised to hear that there's so much haste.
Don't they teach you about classical conditioning in android school? You gotta feed the dog immediately after you ring the bell. If punishment doesn't follow the crime in quick succession, the lesson doesn't stick.
I see. I have a weird thing.
Yeah?
Throughout the history of fiction, there have been countless examples of robots that are named something that affirms their existence.
Like Hatsune Miku.
Well, so the two that immediately come to mind are Am from I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, and 2B from Nier Automata. It's just very commonly proposed thing that it's just, from to be or not to be, and 9S is 9-eshed or is not. Mm-hmm. In this case, Sarah might be based on the Spanish será, or it is.
And how many letters are in será? That's right, 6.
4.
6-4, 6-4. I did the hand thing. No one could see it, but I did the hand thing.
Anyway, thank you for joining the stream, everyone. We're gonna stop now, and we're not gonna be playing any more of The Devil. Morgan Wednesday is canceled going forward.
Holly's blowing up my computer with a lot of bombs.
No, just a single one. It's very tiny.
Oh. Yaoi buffering? Oh no! Is it like bad? Well, I don't think there's anything I can do about it right now, so I guess it's good to know the pain and agony.
But if the Judens are so...
Hold on. I'm gonna do the bunny ears test. I'm seeing how long it takes the bunny ears to pop up on my stream after I put them up in OBS to see how bad the delay is.
You got like a 10-second delay.
Yeah. It's more than 10 seconds at this point. The delay's getting worse. Oh no, it's like really buffering. Hold on. If I refresh the page, are the bunny ears there? The bunny ears are still not there. Oh, it's just frozen at this point. I think stream has died.
I'm still seeing stream.
But do you see the bunny ears?
No.
Well, they should be there. It's a really bad... The delay's getting worse and worse, I think, at this point, unfortunately.
Do we need to stop?
I think we might actually have to call it here for real, because it's like it's looking really bad. Okay, the bunny ears... That's like a 40-second delay right now.
That's so fucking stupid.
Okay, chat. I'm gonna just say in chat real fast. The delay has gotten very bad, so I think we're gonna call it here. Thank you all for watching. You will hear me say this in about 40 seconds when the stream catches up. Okay, well, thank you all for watching, and
And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye.